What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Marriage DC. Baby, let me tell y'all something. A nap, a really good nap, really does the body good. Okay? Because, baby, listen. Maybe that's what it was. I took an iron pill when I came home. Because if you look at my Love and Marriage Huntsville video, I explain why this shit is late, okay? The music that's going on in the neighborhood, plus, I was thrown off a little bit because I didn't record the first Love and Marriage Huntsville right away. And also, I was just really tired because I was really weak, I think my sugar or no, my blood levels, it was low, whatever. Bitch, y'all know I'm anemic as hell. And so I came home, took an iron pill, went to sleep, bitch. Ate a little something, ate a little piece of sugar. Probably that's what it was because I ain't had no sugar all day. But girl, that nap must have been really cute. That nap must have been really cute because, bitch, even after just doing Love and Marriage Huntsville and it's late, I still got a little bit of energy. I got enough energy to get through this shit. So, all right, I'm here for this. Anyway, Love and Marriage DC Season 1, Episode 6. How many episodes is it this season? Is it 8? Is it 10? Is it 12? Is it a full season? What is it? Because I seen something, shout out to Jay Lee's Corner. She put up a live that Monique did on her channel. And it was basically, they had already did the reunion. I think they recorded the reunion already. So that makes me feel like it's gonna only be like 8 episodes or 10 episodes or what. Y'all put it down in the comments. I don't know. But anyway, and then I also realized that these people ain't really friends like that. Can we get back to the basis of having reality shows where if we're gonna have an ensemble cast, please bring together people that are already established in a friend group and not people that have gotten together in a couple of years and trying to get to know each other. Because if you only been knowing each other for a couple of years socially, you still trying to get to know each other and you're not really friends, okay? On this episode, Monique, I did not realize that was the first time that they had went to Chris and Monique's house in that dinner scene a couple of episodes ago. This is the first time Monique and Chris going to Ashley and DJ Silver's house. I'm sitting here like, that's why we be having all these little issues, whatever. But I guess it brings the drama. So, okay, cool. But anyway, since we into it, let's just go ahead. So we get into the episode and we talking about, speaking of DJ Quicksilver, he was going through some issues with his hand. All right. The main storyline with Ashley and DJ Quicksilver is the fact that she wants him to slow down. He's showing that, he keeps on just piling on. And I feel like people felt as though Ashley was nagging him and was like, well, how you gonna eat? He the one that do the bills and all that stuff. He the one bringing in the money. But look at what's happening. All she's telling him is, instead of taking this amount of gigs, take this amount of gigs, okay? Take probably 3 of those gigs off, because you're running yourself into the ground. And literally, you're a DJ. I don't know if he still traditionally DJs or if he do it on the computer or whatever these days, but his wrist is messed up. Now, as soon as I heard that his wrist was messed up, I was like, maybe it's carpal tunnel, because you can get carpal tunnel any type of way when you keep on. I have carpal tunnel sometimes. That shit running my family. My mama has it because she had a desk job that all she be doing is typing all fucking day, and she been doing that for 20 plus years, 25 plus years. So, she got that and she has to wear a brace, and he had to go to the hospital because he said he ignored the problem. And that's what we do sometimes. We ignore the problem when we feel some type of way, thinking that it's going to go away, but then it keeps getting worse, and then we get too busy that we keep putting it off to the side, and that's exactly what he was doing. He went to the doctor finally with Ashley, and basically his wrist is inflamed. Everything in his wrist, the muscles and all that stuff is inflamed, and he's going to have to wear a brace. And he's complaining about wearing a brace for like a month or so. And I'm sitting here like, do you want your hand to get better? Do you want your wrist to get better so that you can continue to work the way that you need to work? Like, a brace ain't shit. You can still do what you got to do with the brace on. Like, come on. People can just girl, just do the fucking most. And then, Ashley was like, see, this is what I was trying to tell you. Like, you need to slow down a little bit. Instead of doing 15 jobs, do 10. I was like, and plus, how you gonna grab my ass if you can't use your wrist? Now, that was cute. That was cute. That's probably some shit I would have said. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna grab this? I said, it ain't nothing back there like that. But how you gonna grab this, bitch? I need you to use it. Baby, I need you to use this, okay? That's what you need. I need all of your functions, all right? Get yourself together, Moving on from that, we get to see with Irena and her daughter. They go out to a little dinner and, just having a little conversation about what's going on with Jamie. Big Jamie is doing the most to them, okay? And honestly, I see it. She was like, girl, cause listen, we was at the property and then, we got into it or whatever and all this stuff. She was like, I know, girl, cause he was up there talking to me like that, talking about your mama did this and your mama did that and why she is this. And I'm like, chill, because he just be wanting everybody to do everything that he want them to do or whatever and feel the way that he wants them to feel. And this is what I had to tell him when he came over there talking about Jason or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So basically, Jamie is one of those people that whatever I say go. All right, he's a little stubborn, okay, and he gets annoyed real quick. That's what I'm coming off and getting from it. Cause listen, and maybe I feel like I'm kind of the same way when it get that annoyance part. Because when he was having that conversation last week with Irena, and I was listening to it, I said, "Girl, you crying for?" When she started crying, I would have said the same. The fuck you crying for? If we already heated, baby, if we already getting into it and I'm not ready to get over it, them tears is not going to work on me. Now, when I'm getting to the end of it, and then I see that you be really trying to get over it, then you start crying, then I be like, oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's good. It's good. But, baby, at that moment, I would have been like, them tears ain't going to work on me. You can suck them shits up, okay? Oh. I be sounding like I'm just the most toxic person. Listen, I'm loving. I am loving, okay? I am very much loving. I just don't have the patience for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm very nonchalant about stuff. So that's what you get when you come with me. And I was just like, he do need to be spoken to. Like, he just look like the type of person that don't really show, or they trying to make him out to like he don't really show that much affection right off the bat. You feel me? So they need to talk about it, and they need to talk to him, and he needs to change. He do. You need to soften up a little bit. You need to listen to people and hear them out and not still try to put your input on there and try to convince them to come to your side. No, they're telling you what you want, what they want. Listen to them. Meanwhile, you got the Silvers about to, have dinner with the Samuels. And they was like, listen, we having that vegan shit. We having our food. And they gonna have their food. We ordered some vegan stuff for them, and we ordered some regular food for us, okay? Listen, and we ain't having no chefs and shit doing all that stuff, okay? You gonna get these red Solo cups. I said, I know that's the fuck right. They spoke to my heart right there. Paper plates, bitch. Girl, I don't care. I don't care. Listen, you finna get these paper plates and you finna get these styrofoam cups. Okay, which one is better for the environment, styrofoam or plastic? I know they both bad, but which one? Okay, we gonna get the one that's most best for the environment, okay? And that's what we gonna drink out of. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we gotta do, and we gonna chop it up, and we gonna play some spades afterwards. That's what we gonna. Oh no, okay? That's would have been real cute, okay? Like, I get it that we showing that, this is like a little bit of opulence or whatever. But you mean to tell me y'all just get together? I'm waiting for the day that we get on one of these reality shows where we see the people get together and they playing spades, they playing dominoes, and we coming together playing some goddamn Unos or some shit like that. That's a real get together, bitch. Okay, yeah, we can have a little conversation around the table or whatever, but shit, bust them cards out. Shit. Okay, let's have some real fun. Let's be real up in this piece, all right? You ain't that removed from the hood. Come on now. Anyway, moving on from that, the girl come over there, baby. They all having a good time for now. But then Monique want to get up into the whole conversation about the winter shit. Okay, at the end of the day, Monique, Monique twisted all that shit up. Okay? And I even had to go back and look at the episode again. And I was just like, yeah, you fucked that up real bad. Okay? So now you got Ashley hollering at Winter and making a dumb fool of herself. And then you got Winter coming out her throat what she really feel about Ashley. I said, girl, that's your true feelings. Okay? You ain't really get over that shit. Monique, the way that they showed Monique and made it seem like she was just talking for hours and hours and hours, bitch. It do seem like Monique she talks so goddamn much, girl. And I didn't realize it until she got on this show. And I was just like, oh my goodness, just hush. Okay, Ashley's just sitting there like, damn shit. I ain't even want to talk about Winter, but here you go bring this shit up. Can we talk about something else, girl? I said, well, you should have known. This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? But, her whole thing is don't talk about my husband. I don't talk about your husband. I'm pretty sure people that said rumors about you or whatever and your husband when you was with the NFL player. And DJ, quit talking about something. We don't really care. But when you come up there disrespecting my wife and all that shit, I get it. He on the defense a little bit. Y'all act like y'all don't care, but y'all do give a damn. Y'all do give a damn because, you felt like your wife was disrespected at her event. She feel like her husband was disrespected or whatever. And all of it was a big-ass miscommunication because Monique then brought her ass up in there and twisted shit. Monique, what you should have fucking did when you came up in there, all you could have did was, let me tell you this, girl. Now, I know we here to have a little bit of good time and get to know each other, but let me tell you something. I want to touch on this whole thing that happened at the last time at your event. Listen, I got some things mixed up in that blowout. It shouldn't have happened. I misworded some things. I miscommunicated the words. I thought Winter said this, but she really didn't, and I apologize for that. Maybe you guys need to have a sit down and y'all can clear that up, and I truly, truly apologize. That's it. That's it. It didn't have to keep going on as long as it did, Monique, bitch. Okay? But, at this point, Ashley and, Miss Winter girl, they not going to be friends. And that's fine. That's fine. And even though I said the shit that I said about Winter, but you got to go back a couple of episodes when I said Winter is weird. But Winter, she's something about her that don't sit right with me. But Winter brings the drama. Winter is bringing the drama to this show. It is. So they continue on this goddamn conversation about Winter and girl, listen, like I said, Monique made that shit about her. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. Monique kind of made that shit about her, especially when she said, oh my God, and then I thought that this was happening, but then this was happening, and then after all of that, I just felt so bad, and my energy was so low in the morning that I had to wake up and I had to call my spiritual healer, my intuitive healer, so that, I can get all of that off of me so she can just come and do a quick reading for me or whatever, and I'm just sitting here like this. Monique, girl, I don't know, like... It gives me like she's really, and I could be wrong and I could be, way off kilter, but it's like, are we seeing a different, and I know we shouldn't be comparing, but we can't help it because the last time we saw her, she was on Real Housewives of Potomac. And is it me or do it feel like she's trying to repair that image and rebrand that from what she was on Real Housewives of Potomac to show that, oh, I'm not that person that was on that show. I'm a totally different person over here. I don't know. It just feels that way. But, whatever works for you, and if that's what's really going on. And like Ashley said, she having her doubt. Monique don't want her to have doubts about her. Because like Ashley said, I don't know if Monique is really telling me the truth about what Winter said, or if she's sugarcoating it, or if she's, zhuzhing it up or whatever, like, what's good. And, Monique was like, I want y'all to get together, have dinner, lunch with me or whatever, and y'all talk this stuff out. No, Monique, I just want you to stay out of it. Because you done enough. But speaking of Winter, she's up there with her kids, and, she was like, oh my God, people just don't understand how it is that I do so much when I have 4 kids. I have 4 children from my previous relationship with the NFL player. I was just like, all right, girl. Oh, Winter is funny to me too. I don't know why, but the bitch is funny to me. Okay, she messy as fuck, but the bitch is funny. Okay, but no, she was sitting there, and her two oldest kids coming there, her son and her daughter, and she was just telling them how she's about to go out of town for the next to LA for 5 days, and their father will be in for 2 weeks or whatever. And they was like, all right. I was trying to judge the way that they looked and responded to this daddy. I said, is the relationship good with the dad? But then when she said, listen, me and Mr. Kevin, we finna be done so. Okay, y'all know the shit that we've been going through for the past 6 months or whatever with the family or whatever. We about to be done so. Okay, the divorce papers then went through going in and all that shit. So that's what it is. And sometimes I just feel a little stupid, like I brought this up on the family or whatever. And the daughter was like, you shouldn't feel bad, Mom. You shouldn't feel bad because it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you didn't see what he did. Because the little girl was like, she was clapping when she heard that the divorce was about to go through. She was like, you explain that. No, Mom, I don't want you to feel bad because this is what he did to you. He manipulated you. He was love bombing you. He got your guards down and he got you on his side by, coming in and buying you things, taking you shopping and doing all of these nice things for you. And I said, so the materialistic things, because that's all that she was really listing. And I said, so the materialistic things is what won you over, girl? And that's how come you saw past a lot of stuff? I'm just asking questions. But I get what the daughter is saying because she's not trying to hurt her mama feeling. But when you look at everything, it's him mainly, but it's also her because she moved too fast. Both of them move fast, okay? We can't just say he moved fast because she agreed with it. So you move fast with him, okay? You didn't truly know this man. And like the daughter said, he had a disguise on. And that's what a lot of people do. We have many faces that we show people until our real face show up. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it's mostly on him because it seemed like a little fraudulent or whatever. And she got duped back. She got played. She could have been a little bit smarter, you know what I'm saying? Waited out a little bit longer before she said yes to that engagement. But hey, shit happens, okay? And the kids understand, and it's the fact that they were there trying to, be a comfort to their mom and not make her feel bad about what happened. I really, really was here for that. So that was a cute scene with Winter. I was liking that. So Monique really had these girls meet up and to talk about this whole thing. And at this point, it's beating a dead horse, all right? It's beating a dead horse. And I agree 100% with Ashley when she said, I feel like Monique is just trying to protect herself in this whole situation. To try to make it seem like, because she constantly kept on saying, I don't want y'all to think that I was trying to be messy. I was trying to be messy. It came off as if you was trying to be messy, girl, because why did you have to go back and tell Ashley and Irina what Winter said? And then if you gonna spread some shit, bitch, spread it right. Like, girl, it was messy as hell, Monique, okay? It was messy as hell. Whether you intended for it to be or not, it was messy as hell. Because, these people, you already saw how the situation was going when they was at your dinner. Okay, you already saw how those two energies came together. They were bouncing off of each other in a negative way. So why would you go back and tell her, Ashley and Irina, some stuff, thinking that you trying to fix stuff? What stuff was you trying to fix? Because it was already fixed. You just opened up the floodgates a little bit more. And you just brought it out like, girl, I'm just sitting there looking at Monique like, girl, okay. But at the end of the day, Winter ain't got Winter did not say a lot of she said the things that she said in a way that was like, yeah, this is what Ashley said, and I'm agreeing that, yeah, people probably have heard rumors or whatever, and it got back to Ashley as if Winter was, as if Ashley had said that there was rumors already out there about him and, or, that people had said something about town and all this shit, that Winter was just basically trying to dog her man out and all that shit. And so they had to clear that shit up. And Monique wasn't clearing that shit up so that they can be friends or whatever. Monique was clearing that shit up so that they wouldn't be coming at her ass. That's all that it is, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, Ashley don't see it for Winter. Winter don't see it for Ashley. Even if Winter said, listen, girl, I don't know nothing about you to have an issue with you. You know, it is what it is. Girl, you can say that, but we already know how you feel because in the confessional, you already felt and said how it is. You don't trust her. You don't really rock with her. So it is what it is. And Ashley is just like, listen, excuse me, I didn't know her 2 weeks ago. So if I don't ever see her, oh well. If I do see her, oh well. You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand exactly how she feel because I'm not finna fake that shit. And I'm like, y'all doing this all over somebody that y'all only met? Girl, bitch, it's a goddamn, y'all still strangers. I ain't finna sit down and be going and getting my blood pressure up over some shit like this, bitch. I don't even fucking know you, bitch. Go do something else, okay? Move on. We ain't gotta talk no more. I said, Monique, just hush, okay? You can't be the bone carrier. You can't be the bone carrier. You are not good at that job because, baby, you failed, okay? Go. I was about to say go back and look at Sheree. Okay, that bitch probably gonna give me a time tomorrow. Watch. She probably gonna give me a time tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to lay into that ass too. Okay, but anyway, Ashley said, and with that being said, I'm about to go and y'all can work on y'all friendship because we ain't friends. Cause she even told her, she said, listen, I ain't had no ill feelings about you before, but now I kind of do because of this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's real. That's real. You know. You feel how you feel. You and people want to call the girl a mean girl and all this shit. I don't feel like she's a mean girl. I just feel like she says it how she fucking feels it. And that just, it may be because I'm kind of the same way. I'm not finna sit here and fake like we all, like I want to have dinner with you. You know, no, it's over. It's done with. We cleared the air. Now you go do your thing. I'm finna go do mine. Y'all work on y'all shit. It is what the fuck it is, okay? Monique, you just shut your mouth up. That's it. So, you know, when Monique was over at the Silver's house, you know, and she talked about her little intuitive healer, you know, he was all here for it. So they put that together and had everybody come see Terry, okay? They came to see Terry. And, you know, she had all the couples there, Jamie and Arena, Quick and Ashley, Chris and Monique, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't even know if I remember if I said it, but what wound up happening with Quick wrist, he could possibly have arthritis or the gout, okay? So, you know, he dealing with that. Now they at the little healer thing, and I'm sorry. I don't want to come off like I'm being negative. I'm just, like, it was cool for what it was, but I think what it is, I don't know. Something about Love and Marriage DC, something is missing for me. And I just don't like when I'm looking at stuff and it just seems like it's fake. Not saying that this scene was fake. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't talking about the scene or whatever. I'm just, everybody on the show don't come off real as they say. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody does not appear to be as real. And I don't know how that's going to affect the rest of the show. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. But, you know, let's get back to the show. You know, Miss Turd went around the corner, you know, around the room, I should say. And she just started reading the stuff about the men. The men first, okay? You know, Jamie was a little apprehensive. He said, you know, I'm not really into stuff like this because when people want to say that they know me and, you know, like the psychics and shit like that, it's like you done looked up some stuff and that's how you know what it is, okay? But, you know, she started talking about a bulldog, a pit bull, a dog or whatever, a big dog, you know what I'm saying? About that, and was like, you aggressive as hell and you a bully. I said, God damn. And then here go Raina. Yup. You know, so basically, like you insecure sometimes, and you don't want to let it put out there that you got a little bit of insecurities or whatever. So you use it, and you mask it with your aggression, and it comes off like you being a bully and shit like that. You ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's basically everything that everybody has been saying, from his daughter to his wife to his own son. And even Arena said, we've seen that aggression and that bulliness when it came to Jamie Jr. So yeah, he even agreed to it at one point. Meanwhile, they get to Quick, and I feel like Quick was the most emotional one, because she said, I'm getting the year 9. You was around like 3rd grade. And he was like, oh my God. 9 has been a number that keep on popping up in my life, because when I was 9 years old in the 3rd grade, that's when he found out that his mother was dying from cancer. His mother eventually did, unfortunately, pass away when he was 10 years old, and then his father passed away in 1999, when he was 18. So that's 9 times 2. I said, God damn, that shit like that would have just spooked me. Listen, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on. You had the shit that was happening on P Valley last week, and then you got this, and everybody is sitting here saying that it was right on the money. Now, sometimes you'd be like, I don't know if this stuff is really working, but Quick said, now, bitch, you got me right there when you started talking about the number 9 and 9 years old. How you know about that? I said, is it out there that your mama died when you was 9 years old? But I know, like, sometimes that shit be right on the money, so I'm not going against anybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, I can feel, and I'm glad that they did what they did with Quick story, because, like I said earlier, I feel like people do or was giving Ashley a hard time about, well, your man gotta work, that's what he's supposed to do and all this shit. But when in reality, she's looking out for him, because, as he said himself, the reason why he's out here doing all this work and doing, picking up things is his way to not deal with the world and deal with the issues that he's facing, because he don't want to confront the fact that he's dealing with so much loss, so much grief. And I feel as though he hasn't grieved yet. Out of all these years, he has not grieved properly the death of his mother. He has not grieved properly the death of his father. And he's just masking it by continuing to work so he won't have to think about stuff. And it's not good. And they just trying to tell him that, you need to take time for yourself, because, you just don't have yourself to depend on. Other people are depending on you, and then you're going to work yourself to a grave because you just can't deal with life. You don't want to sit down and deal with life. Like, what example are you truly setting for your family? You know what I'm saying? And I really think that Quick took that in. He really took that in. I feel like he, out of everybody there, really took that in, and it did something to him. When it came to Chris, they said, Miss Terry said, Chris needs to find his own shit and don't be living through Monique. And Chris was up in that confessional, and he was like, so when Miss Terry said that, I feel like she was just saying, I don't have to live through Monique. Like, I could go and do my own thing, like go coaching. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about what she doing. I could just go ahead and do coaching. And then here come Monique. No, see, when Terry comes in and she's an intuitive healer, she's bringing out the spiritual aspect of things, and it's making you go deeper, okay? It's go deeper. So when she says not to live through me, she's talking about your passion, okay? It's not about career-wise. It's about you going out and finding what it is that you're passionate about and not what I'm passionate about, because I'm doing what I'm passionate about. You need to find what I said maybe coaching is what he passionate about, girl. That's still career-wise. I said, Monique, don't shut that man down like that, okay? He trying. Y'all want the men to be so damn deep. Sometimes they just ain't. Everybody ain't deep, bitch, okay? So they get to that. And then when she got to Raina, I shouldn't laugh. It's Jamie. Oh my God. Why are people like this? And I'm looking at him because I'm laughing, because it reminds me so much of myself. And I hate it, because when you look at other people that do some of the things that you do, you like, damn, I see the flaws, okay? I see the fucking flaws. When she sat there and that lady said something about a peanut butter jelly sandwich being smeared or some shit, some peanut butter and all this stuff, and she was like something about you have to, clothe it with perfection and all that shit. Raina was looking, and she was like, Jamie said, and then Tara's like, see, Jamie, what I see right now is a little boy that's looking like, stop that. Instead of just going ahead and comforting his wife. That's what she needs. She don't need no judgment. And she don't need nobody telling her to stop crying. She just needs you to comfort her right there. That's all that you need to do. Say, baby, what's going on? I said, what? Jamie was so fucking, he was confused as hell. And then in the confessions, he was like, because she said, I'm going through this stuff and I'm starting to cry because, it's real because, all I need is my man to give me a hug. That's what I need. He was like, I'm just saying. It was just like, I'm trying to understand what the hell you crying for. Like, what was said that you had to cry like that? And when Jamie said that, I said, sir, hug your wife. It don't matter, bitch. Just hug your wife. That shit was funny to me because I said that is some shit that I probably would have said, not out loud, but that probably would have been, the fuck is she crying for? God damn, I see where I'm at. Okay, I gotta work on myself. Bitch, Ash, you need therapy. Okay, you need goddamn therapy. But anyway, they get through the session. Everything was cool. Everybody was receptive to it, and I enjoyed that. But the ending of the episode was with Quick and his brothers going to see his father's grave. And I like what he said. I guess his father was the one that was encouraging him to be the DJ. And people were saying negative things like, you being a bad father by doing that. And he was like, I wish my daddy, this is what they said when he was with Terry and them. And he was like, I wish my daddy was around so that he can see, so people can see that, look, him being in my life and telling me that I could be the DJ, look at where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you got to say now? I always had that feeling like I want to go back and be like, what now? Now, you said that shit back in the day. Oh, you said I wasn't going to be shit, but look at me now. I want to have one of those moments to somebody. But, it was a touching moment. They read the letter from his mom when she was passing away. And he said that was the first time in 30 years that he read it. He only read it twice in his life. That was the second time in 30 years that he read it, I should say. And, it was emotional. But you guys tell me how y'all felt about the episode. I am a mess. I'm finna go see can I get through P Valley tonight or if I might have to wait till the morning. But I'll see y'all later, all right? Peace.